What do tariffs have to do with HELOC rates? We're going to get down into it. This is going to be a quick video over about 5 minutes. But the reason why I'm coming live with this video is I've been getting so many phone calls and emails from prospective clients. They're thinking, hey, I want to get a HELOC. I need to either repair or renovate my house, or I've got some bad debt that I'm trying to take care of. But these tariffs came, and I don't know. Is it better for me now to do it now, or did the tariffs make mortgage rates worse? So we're going to go straight down that rabbit hole, but it's going to be pretty quick. First of all, quick introduction, so you know who you're talking with. My name is Jason Eichmeller, along with my partner Frank Vaccaro. I own and run whattheheloc.com. You can see the contact information flashing below. We've done hundreds and hundreds of HELOCs, regular mortgages, reverses for older folks, and I've been doing this since 2008. The type of HELOCs that we normally do, although we have a bunch of different resources, the ones that most people get are HELOCs where we can fund within about 7 to 10 days, which means no appraisal. We can do it pretty quick on a primary residence, secondary, investment property. So if you're looking for money that's going to get there, going to get to your bank account pretty quickly, you don't want to jump through a bunch of hoops with your bank, then go ahead and visit www.whattheheloc.com, or you can email me, jason@keyhomelending.com, and I'll do my very, very best to help. You'll speak with either Frank or I. All right, enough about that. Let's talk about why you're here. Let's talk about tariffs. So what happened? So we know that the U.S. government has imparted, we have tariffs going across the board to a bunch of countries, and we know that the market sentiment is pretty negative about them. Nobody's really happy here. We've got prices. Everyone thinks prices are going to go up. Stocks have been dropping pretty drastically. So we can say, if you would agree, you tell me, would you agree that we have negative market sentiment right now? We've got a bunch of bad news. So this bad news is actually good for interest rates. This is it. This is the cut to the chase. Bad news generally is good for interest rates, and vice versa. Conversely, good news, when the market's humming along, it's not so good for interest rates. We'll normally see rates increase. But I'm going to not just tell you, I'm going to show you real quick. So let's go here. So here we have the 10-year Treasury note. I've got it over a year, but let's just do a day. The 10-year Treasury is what most mortgages and HELOCs are based off of, okay? So you can see that over a day, this is Friday's data, because they don't really do it over the weekend. It was as low as 3.87. It ended up at 4. It was as high as 4.04. But if you look over a week, I'm just doing the month so you can see. Here we go. March 27th, it was the highest it was over the past month, and it was 4.36. Now, question for you. Would interest rates be lower on March 27th, or would they be lower now? What do you think? Of course, interest rates are better now, right? They're better now than they were back in late March. So you can also see that there's a pretty solid correlation between when these tariffs were announced and the fact that these rates are just dropping like, well, I don't know if they're dropping like a rock. They have dropped pretty drastically. So we know, let me get back over here so you can see moi. So we know that this bad news, these tariffs have dropped mortgage rates. And we also know that if we suspect, no crystal ball, but if the tariffs start turning things around and we get some good news, which is honestly what we're all hoping for, if we have a lot of good market news, then the opposite is going to happen. Interest rates, that 10-year is probably going to increase from 4 back up to 4.2, 4.3, maybe 4.5. We like good economic news. I don't like higher prices. I like I like higher stocks. I like good market news, but at the same time, I also like low rates. And right now, we're just in an environment where rates are lower. So here is kind of bringing it all together. I told you this would be about 5 minutes, although I think we're going to go slightly long. If you're sitting on the fence and you've been thinking about getting a HELOC and you want to know when the best time to do it is, of course, you can wait and one of two things are going to happen. Either things are going to get a lot better or a little bit better, or we're going to get some good news about these tariffs. They're going to start doing their thing and doing what they're supposed to do, and rates are going to get worse. So somebody once told me a bird in a hand is better than two in the bush, and you have a pretty good opportunity right now, because if we go back here real quick, if we look at the 1 year, the last time rates were this good was back in October. So that's over 6 months. This is the best, or another way to think about it, this is the best time to, whether you're doing a HELOC, whether you're refinancing in a mortgage, whether you're buying a house, whatever it is, this is the best time in 6 months to do it. So if you want to learn, if you want to see, hey, can I qualify? How much money can I get? What's the rate going to be? Then feel free to just give us a shout. You can visit www.whattheheloc.com, or you can email me personally at jason@keyhomelending.com, and either Frank or I will have a chat with you. We'll figure out kind of what you need this for. Are you looking to get rid of high interest debt? Are you looking to do what I did? I used it to put in a pool. Do you need a new roof? I have plenty of clients who use this for new roofs. Regular home repairs, other things. Figure out what you need it for, figure out what your credit score is and what your income is and all that boring stuff. And then we'll let you know on the call whether you can do it, what your rate will be, how much money you can get. So if you're interested, go ahead and reach us below. And hey, it's just good to come here and educate you about this. And again, if you have any questions, you can comment them below, or you can email us your questions as well. We'd be glad to get back to you. And look, if you ask for help, then we'll really do our very best for you. All right, that's all I got from here. Thanks so much for your time, and take care of yourself.